Morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. And yeah, we're in Cumbria, but not in the Lake District. We're in the North Pennines, and we're doing a walk today, which we've neither of us done before. And heading up to Melmerby Fell. But I believe the locals say Melmerby. I believe you've got to drop the second M. I'll just say Melmerby. Anyway, we've just set off from the Crossfell Caravan Park, just near, it's in the village of Ousby, and we're just heading off up along a little country track until we start taking the footpaths that take us up onto the fell. So we don't know what we're in for today. It's very cold. It was quite mild yesterday, but there's quite a nip in the air today. And why not stick with us and see what we find up there. Although Crossfell rising up behind is probably the walk that a lot of people would do around here at this time of year, still in February, from this kind of northwest side. I believe it's very boggy, and just looking over, I think it might have actually caught a bit of snow overnight as well, so we're doing something slightly less ambitious, but nevertheless, Melmerby Fell, I think, is 704 metres above sea level, so still a proper mountain, and a good old workout. So yeah, we're just heading along through fields now, and it's looming up in front of us. Right, when you get up to Gale Hall Farm, follow the arrows on the posts and trees just to avoid the farmyard, and then take a left, and then we cut right onto a path just to the right of a pine plantation, small pine plantation, and that starts taking us then right up onto the fell. All along this walk, looking out west behind you, you've got wonderful views over the northern fells of the Lake District. A little bit hazy and low cloud today, but you can still see the summits. Just dropping down now to where we turn right, and you can see the village of Melmerby in front of us, and you could actually start the walk from there if you wanted to. Sort of below Melmerby Scar now, which is the front edge of Melmerby Fell. No wonder they dropped that M. And you can see our path kind of skirts left so that we're not taking it on. straight up across the gradient. It just still looks steep, but going to be a little bit more manageable, I think. Right, we've just made it up onto the kind of the plateau of the fell now. We've just got to sort of follow away across the top to the summit. There's no trig point, there's just a cairn up there, I think. And I think it's, I've not really looked at the map, I think it's a couple of miles across the top, and then we pick up the Maiden path, it's called, which then takes us back down towards Ousby. Pooped. A lot flatter from now on though, so quite a climb coming up here, but should be a lot flatter now.
Yeah, he always says that.
I do. Yeah. Right, you pass one cairn to your left and you can see a discernible path. It's not marked on the map, but you can see where you're supposed to be following. And we're looking for a second cairn, which is marked as Knapside Hill on the map. And I think from there we kind of bear right and head over to the highest point on the fell. From here you can see the second cairn. Somebody say it was flat, relatively flat, and then away around you can see Cross Fell over there behind me. Quite a cap of snow on it by the look of it. We've had a little flurry of sleet, but nothing too much, but obviously that's a good couple of 100 metres higher, and it's looking all nice and white. Okay, well, that's Knapside Hill. That's the second highest point on Melmerby Fell at 685 metres. It's blowing at Uli and it is freezing. We've just had sort of snowy, haily stuff blowing vertically at us, and I can see the next cairn just in the distance, along with Cross Fell, and that's the highest point. I think it's called Knot Edge at 709 metres. So we're just having a shelter from the wind, and then we're heading across there.
Yeah.
we've just headed down off Dun Edge. It was absolutely brutal up there, so didn't do anything to camera. We just headed straight down, picked up a path called the Maiden Way, which is apparently the route of an old Roman road. We're heading down there and hoping to get some shelter from the wind. Absolutely bitter, but what a lovely walk so far. Been following that Maiden's path down. Quite boggy in places. There's a lot of streams coming down off the tops, and you know, they kind of put bits of stepping stones in so you can make it through, but it slows you down a little bit. So we're just wandering down. Beautiful views over the Headind Valley, and just silhouettes over to the Lake District Fells. Cold day, but very beautiful. Well, you can see it on the GoPro, but we're just heading down the path of an old incline, probably from a quarry or something like that, and you can actually see the old iron tracks still there. Quite fascinating. Just coming down past what looks like an old lime kiln, which probably something to do with what the inclined railway was for, and just heading down to a stream at the bottom, which I'm hoping they've put a bridge in, because it's not very clear on the map, but let's see. As you get near the bottom and you've seen those incline tracks, make sure that you stay on the Maiden Way and get down that way. We've just tried another way because it knocked a little bit off the route. You come out near a lime kiln at the bottom, but there is a marked footpath across some farmland, but the farmer has kindly decided to securely padlock it, and rather than carry on that way and then find out we're at some barbed wire or something that we couldn't negotiate at this stage in the walk, we've just cut left to pick up the Maiden Way again. So it'll be, the proper route will be linked to down below in the description. And yeah, make sure you stay on the Maiden Way rather than just taking this little detour that we've done. Not a disaster, but it will add a little bit on the route. Ooh, right, back on the Maiden Way now. So all we need to do is plot a new finish. So there's a river crossing here again, and yeah, we'll just see if we can get the shortest route back to Ousby. Right, there's a sharp climb up from the stream, and then follow the path for maybe less than 100 yards, and then it splits off to the right, and we're heading towards a woodland called Bank Wood, and yeah, from there we can cut back more or less towards the route that I had intended originally. Right, we're just coming to the end of our circuit, and well, all told, probably be somewhere in the vicinity of 12 miles. And yeah, it's been quite a challenging one because with the altitude and everything, all the ascent, quite a decent walk, 12 miles. But yeah, it's been a nice one, hasn't it? I think we're both quite worn out. I think it's get out of these dirty things, get changed, straight in that pub. But anyway, yeah, it's been lovely. The route will be posted up, the correct route that you can actually complete without Farmer Giles and his magically appearing locks. And thanks very much for watching. Probably bring you back for a cheers in a bit, but whatever, no doubt we'll see you soon on another video. Take care now, bye.